So why not do some earbuds? Oh yes. Today we're looking at a pair of clones. Now, I get it. You know what? People always complain about clones, and I get your argument for sure. They just take somebody else's form factor and all that, and they copy them. Well, everything's a copy of everything, but these ones are just really good copies. Is what we're seeing. And maybe you don't have what is actual AirPods third gen. Here in Canada, we're looking at $240. So if you can get something that is cheaper as like $60 US, so you're probably looking around $80 ish, somewhere in that range, Canadian. Maybe this is going to be fine. So we're going to take a look at what comes in the box. We're going to look at their website, and we're gonna try them out. So once again, this is not a video or area for you to put your comments about what you think of clone companies, because it's not for me to say. Some people like them, some people don't. I'm here to say what I think about their sound. Yes? Cool. First off, these are from a company called MGET. I'm not 100% sure. We've done some of their other clones before. These are the i500-3s is what they call them. Basically the AirPod 3, third generation. $60. But let's see what they say. Powered by their newest chip. Very cool. You can change their names. You can do the Find My. There's a pop-up Windows only for iOS. Yeah, so if you're on Android, you're not going to get that. That kind of makes sense. Power of a 15-hour battery life. So 15 hours. What does it say here? 15 hours of listening time. Need a quick charge. Put them back in the case for 45 minutes to get up to 4 more hours. Cool. In-ear optical sensors. Wireless charging case. Now, if it's like some of their other ones, they were pretty close to the originals. And which devices are compatible? Besides iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, and Mac models, they'll work with any Bluetooth. Yeah, and improved sound quality. All right, I'm down. We'll see, I guess. Here they are. Again, the boxes. You know what? It's if you were to put this box up against an actual Apple box, you would definitely be like, yeah, that's the clone. But it's close enough, and I find it kind of funny. They have this little pull sticker here, right there. See the little pull stickery fella? But I'm pretty sure it's not really attached to anything, which I find funny. You can just be like, and pull. Not sure what that's supposed to do. And they are designed by Apple, and that's not necessarily incorrect because the shape was, so it's not as if they're lying. They just probably didn't grab the licensing for it. All right, here we go. Open them up. What are we getting here? Do we get what you don't get, and maybe you don't get them anymore in Apple stuff either, is Apple stickers. And not that I completely need Apple stickers, but I miss it. Color, very cool. This is just Chinese on one side, it looks like, and Chinese on the other side. So instructions, oh no, it has both languages. They're all there, so you get a bunch of languages right there. Okay, good enough. Serves its purpose. I don't know why I'm looking over there. Serves its purpose. And here they go. They look like AirPods, right? Look like AirPods. Okay, we'll put that over there. I'm also curious, and I have a little wireless charger here. I don't know. Maybe do they wireless charge? They do. They have wireless charging. So that's a bit all right. So that's nice. I do find that it's, for the most part, it's a nice small case. I like that. It's even got like the little text down there on it, which is probably very similar to what the Apple one says. I can't read text that small. No, I can't. So I have no idea what it says. What else do you get in here? You get a lightning cable. Lightning to USB-C? Yeah, lightning to USB-C. So that's if you were to go to Apple Store in Canadian, that's probably 25 bucks right there. So if you want a cable, almost worth the price of admission all by itself. Okay, here they are. Here they be. I'm gonna make sure I have my phone over here because we know that probably once we pop these up, well, we don't know, but we're guessing. Put this right here. Once we open these, they may just show up, right? Nothing there. Pop. Anything? There they are. AirPods not connected. Connect. Press and hold the button on the... Now, I don't know if that's something that you would need to do necessarily, but there's a button on the back here. We're going to just hold that. Connecting. And it kind of goes through. You can skip all this stuff. 100%, 81% for the case, 100% for these. Now, they are named, you can see CC Pro. So they don't come out of the box saying, hey, AirPods, right, or anything like that. They call these CC Pros. Done. And my guess is they're there, CC Pros. Oh, okay, so let's just go back in here for a second because I'm curious. Because if they're like AirPods, maybe there's some extra stuff in here. So let's click the little eye. So they do. So automatic ear detection, spatial audio. Now, how good is the spatial audio? I don't know. I don't have anything that uses spatial audio, so I could probably turn it on, but I don't even know if it's going to work. And that's about it. Nothing really in here that allows you to go in and that I can see to do like transparency mode or anything like that. Now the other thing to do is pull them down from here because you'll see the little earbuds show up. And if we tap this, it just has this spatial audio as well. So now these aren't AirPod Pros, so I don't even know because I don't believe the standard AirPods, right, 3rd gen, even have things like noise canceling. They just have the spatial audio, because if you want the noise canceling and all that kind of stuff, you'd have to go to the AirPod Pros. So this is the 3rd gen, so it's very much the same. Okay, that's cool. And design wise, I'll take one of these out, right? We'll just kind of push this away. Take one of these out like that. Come on now, that definitely just looks like a traditional Apple Airpod. The 3rd gen, which kind of is a mix between the AirPods, the previous generation, and the AirPod Pros. So again, you guys can see them right there. Very, very, very much so, good English, right? Very much so looking like the actual AirPods. All right, they go in there like they should. And I find with the AirPods, they're probably one of the more comfortable AirPods out there. All right, I got a little ding. Maybe they just detected that they were going in my ears. Now that does sound actually like there's some kind of transparency mode. It does kind of sound that way, sort of. I don't know if there is though. All right, let's close that. Okay, so we're here. Let's just see if I tap. Yeah, she's playing. Okay, let's just crank them up. Now, just like, and I found this with AirPods in general too, right? Versus like the Pros, they have to fit your ears pretty much perfectly. Now they're going to be really comfortable for sure. Like these are really comfortable because they just kind of fit in there. And if I push them, like kind of get them in that spot, you can tell that they got some good bass. Like they're in there right now. Bass sounds fantastic. But if you have, and this is for me, if you have like big ears, then a lot of times they kind of fall back, like they slide backwards a little bit. And at that point, it sounds like they're not bassy, but it's because they're loose in your ears. So you really got to just make sure they're in there, right? Once they're in there, like they actually sound really pleasing. Like they have a nice low end. I'm surprised. And if you crank them up, oh yeah, like those sound great. I would actually say they're probably one of the better sounding earbuds that I've tried in the last few months for sure. Like they got a really nice sound. And because they have the speaker setup that's kind of forward firing, it really just gets into your ear. And as long as they fit well. So I would probably say if you're even looking at clones like this, go to an Apple store, because a lot of times they'll let you demo their headphones. They'll do like a cleaning, right? And just try them on, see how they fit. And if they do fit, you may be okay with picking up something these, because these should be pretty much a direct copy in regards to size. And if they do fit well, I think you're going to be pleased with them. So that's the Offspring, and the Offspring, I I always listen to them because they're not like super bass heavy, but it gives me a good idea of the sound. So let's just come here, oops, and we'll try my other song that I always go to, which is Telephone. So we'll bring this up here. You can see Telephone, and I have a good feeling because the Offspring one was, oh yeah, like they sound really good, and I'm not even up to full. I'm at about 80. Let's just crank them all the way up. Now they don't have a lot of on-ear controls, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, like the sound is really good. And again, you just have to make sure that they fit right. If they don't fit right, they're not going to sound great. But these, you get them in there so they seal well. Oh yeah, no, those are really good. Like, I'm very pleased with those. Really impressed with those sound. All right, now I'm curious if I come in here and tap on this. It says spatial audio. So I have fixed head tracking. I don't know, head tracking. But I don't have anything that represents this, so I need to find something. So if any of you get these and try them and actually have a movie or something that has spatial audio, let me know in the comments below if it actually works, because I'm curious, and we'll turn it off. I find the bass, and I don't know if it's just me, but I always find the bass is probably a little heavier, not by much, but a little heavier when it's off. And you can control them all from here, which is fantastic. And then I should be able to just tap, and it pauses. I'm down with these. I'm down with them. Let's try listen to what the mics are like. So we're gonna bring up good old Filmic here. And as per the usual, so we can hear them, which is nice. And I'm just going to do this. And ready, we'll do 3, 2, 1, and recording. So now we're hearing basically the microphone from these. And the microphone, what I'm hearing, it's monitored. It sounds pretty decent actually. So hopefully you guys are getting a good sound representation of what the microphone is like in these, and you can tell if it's nice and clean, or if it has any distortion, or if it sounds muffled or anything like that. So I'm going to stop this right here. And I actually think for $59 US, these are fantastic. Like they're really good. I don't know longevity. I don't know. They're not going to have all the features, of course. Like one of the big features of actual AirPods, doesn't matter which one you are, is the ability for them to kind of move between devices. So whatever device kind of opens, they realize that they're connected to that. So you could have it connected to your iPhone or connected to your iPads, and it kind of moves in between them. That's probably not a feature that's going to function in these because they're Bluetooth, right? So they have this kind of limitations of Bluetooth, whereas the Apple AirPods actually work in connection with like your Apple ID and things like that. So there's going to be some features, of course, that you benefit from actually getting the Apple ones. But if you want to save yourself some cash, not bad at all. It's a really nice sound. I'm going to leave links for you guys down below to these little AirPod 3 clones. Because yeah, I think they're pretty okay. Let's just go here one last time. There's that CC Pro, and if I take these out and pop them in like that, close them up, do they disconnect? They do. So yeah, please. I've actually been surprisingly pleased with the majority of the gear that comes from these guys. And when I first did one of their original clones, I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Really, it was the shape that was kind of the biggest part of the clone. The sound quality wasn't great, but over the last while, as they've increased, they've got considerably better. So yeah, I think you'd be happy with these. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and we'll put links to MGET. It's the i500 III also known as the CC Pro, also known as AirPod 3rd generation clones. Yeah. See you guys later.